Hello everybody, Logan Phillips here, your State Representative of District 24. We are about a week away from the 2022 legislative session beginning. February 7th, we head up to the Capitol, and we will be steamrolling through almost 3,000 plus filed bills, plus all the other carryover bills. Now, for my old district, you guys have heard me say many, many times that an informed constituency is a strong constituency. If you want to be an advocate, you have to know what's going on. Now, for this legislative session, I always start off the session with providing any tools that I've created to my constituents. The things that I am using to track bills, the things that I am looking at, my vote histories, those type of items, I think allow you to be informed and powerful. Now, you can always go up to the website at okhouse.gov and be viewed or introduced, I'm sorry, I'm losing my words here, to a variety of pieces. You can always watch us live. Any floor proceedings, any committee meetings can be viewed here. You can see our meeting notices. You can check in on our constitutional issues, our constitutional statutes. But one of the pieces I really want you to focus on is up here in the middle bar, we have legislation. Now, this is actually where you can choose to view any live legislation that's there, what's been signed, how it's been signed, either this year, previous years, and actually get into the core material. Read the bills as written, read the amendments, the modifications as written in real time. Now, the basic bill search is pretty simple. It is just typing in the bill number. Let's do HB 4018. I think that's a bill from 2020. This is not for a special session. You can see here I'm going through, choosing the session, typing my bill number, hitting search. And we should come up with a bill that was one I ran underneath Charles McCall, which created the rural broadband. So you can actually look up individual bills right here through the OK website. It'll give you all the histories of each of the individual bills, but it is cumbersome. You have to really know what you're looking for to be able to get in here. You can track bills that you are interested in. You can do personal bill tracking, add them to lists, get notifications and updates. So if you see something filed that you want to track, you can throw it in here and track the list as you need. And of course, you can do a LIN system. This is an electronic notification system. So if there's a bill you're particularly interested in, you can type it in here and get actual updates to your email, those type of items, so you can live track the bill to see if anything's been done to it. Now, this is good for like 4 or 5 bills, like the really hard key pieces that you're interested in. But all of the system is still extremely cumbersome for just looking at the whole bulk of filed bills. Now, you can always go to search text to measures through here for where it's at. You can also go and look at by, is it search text measures? No. So even me having trouble remembering where pieces are. There is a section here on this website where you can go by subject. Here we go. From the OK House government, you can do text and measures by subject, and this will give you a look at all the bills as filed in different subject matters like business and labor. For my teachers and those types of things, education is always going to be a big one. You can see there's already bills filed underneath private education, professional development, regions for hire, school employees, schools, all that kinds of stuff. So you can go by subject matter. You can search by individual text number. You can do it by notification. But again, all of these are cumbersome. They are not great to actually looking at things. So what I do every single year, and I'm going to provide a link to this in the description of this video, is I create this document. Now, this document is specifically for me to track my votes, for me to track legislation I'm interested in, legislation that I would like to work on, but I found it's been incredibly useful for you guys too. So this is a macro-enabled worksheet, so it does update information if you choose to put it in, and at the end of session, I try to provide this as well with all the vote totals and everything. So what we're seeing here is the main dashboard. You can actually enter bill numbers in, so let's just HB 2088. Let's see if that's a bill. Not applicable. 4839. HB 4839. So I can type into my bill number right here. It's going to tell me who the bill number is, who the author is. It's going to give me a title, a brief description of the bill. And if I've added information like the bills, votes, those types of histories, it will put in here. So if you're an executive assistant or a legislative assistant and you would like to use this to track your reps materials, you're free to do so. Now, this is just the dashboard for when the information is entered. What I want you to see here is underneath the legislation tab. This is a complete database of every single filed bill in the state of Oklahoma, both by Senate and the House, for the 2022 legislation period. It gives you the author, it gives you the basic bill details, and it gives you a place to put in your own personal descriptions and notes on the right-hand side. Now, this does collect information and statistics on things you put in. If you're looking for certain authors, you can come in underneath enter author name below. Of course, I'm going to look for me, so let's put in Phillips. And as I scroll here, if I get down to the P's, we will see it will highlight those particular authors' names. So we can always go an easy one, Charles McCall, Speaker of the House. If we search Charles McCall, we now have all of his bills highlighted in nice and green. Now these are just the live bills filed this year. This is not any of the carryover bills. If you're looking for the previous year, we do have the 2021 legislative session and all the bills that were filed last year. Now some of these are live, some of these are dead, some of these have passed. This is a public worksheet, so I have stripped out a lot of data, but you can go through and see these bills, look them up, either using the website or just news agencies, whatever you choose. So I really do this so that you can track your information. Now there are a few other tabs here, such as Legislators. It gives you the link to them, the district, the party, their phone number to their office, and of course a picture so you know exactly who they are. House staff and government has been deleted for the public side. I do apologize. This is where I keep my private information, and so I'll probably delete those too. But legislation is 2022. The 2021 is all previous legislation from last session. A lot of this can still be live. We do have carryover bills, things that did not die, did not get voted down, are still capable of being heard. So you'll need both of these tabs to be able to see legislation. And of course, the dashboard will pull up all information from this year's legislative session, and you'll be able to put in notes or descriptions on things you'd like. Now, guys, I'm going to share this with you. You can do with it as you like. You can throw it away. You can not download it. I don't care. This is a tool that I created for me to track my bills, my interest. It's for me to be able to say, okay, I see that TJ Marty here is going to do some pharmacy requirements penalties bill. Now that's the description on the website. When he describes it, I'm going to type in my own description, my own notes, what I'm going to vote for it, and then I'm going to track my votes. And I'm going to say, okay, this is I voted yes on it. I voted yes the second time, the third time, whatever. And this will all update to the dashboard. And at the end of the session, I will provide this again with both the 2021 and the 2022 votes, so you can see what's passed, where it's at, and how I voted on everything. This is my attempt at being transparent so that you guys can see, track, and control so that you can be educated and strong advocates. Guys, if you need me, have any questions, just let me know. This is here for you. I will share the link on where it's updated to the Sky Drive or Cloud Drive. Just let me know if you need anything else. Other than that, I hope you have a very fruitful day. Bye, guys.